The Google Pixel 6a has been out since July 2022. This is a well thought out, well designed mid-range price phone that definitely deserves your attention and possible consideration if you are in the market for a new or secondary phone. In this video, we're taking a deep dive review of the Google Pixel 6a. Let's get started. Seat Right Tech community family, Roderick here. Let me start by getting the quasi-negatives out of the way first. The first is that the Pixel 6a doesn't have a 3.5mm audio jack port. This can be easily remedied one of three ways. First, by wireless earbuds. Second, by wireless over-the-ear headphones. Or third, by the USB Type-C to 3.5mm female-in audio jack connector from Amazon for $10. This will allow you to use your 3.5mm male-in headphones. The link is down in the description box. Second, the Pixel 6a only comes with 128 gigabytes of internal storage and no micro SD card slot for external storage. Competitors in the mid-range price point category, specifically the Moto G Stylus 5G for 2022 and the Galaxy A53 5G, both offer 128 gigabytes and 256 gigabytes internal storage options. Both offer micro SD card slots up to 1 terabyte of external storage, and the Moto G Stylus have a 3.5mm audio jack and the A53 5G does not. The real misstep here by Google is not offering the availability of a larger size internal storage option, especially since there is no micro SD card slot for external storage. My issue is that we are not actually getting a full 128 gigabytes. Logically, we have to, at best, subtract about 30 gigabytes for the operating system, Google Apps, the service provider apps and services we don't want and didn't ask for in the first place, eating up precious megabytes we would like to have to do what we want with. So the user, me and you, may be getting about 98 gigabytes free for our own use. This restricts the user's flexibility and forces us to be creative managers of our space we have left to use. Also, since we are getting operating system and security system upgrades for 5 years, and that's a good thing, but who wants to be doing a juggling act regarding the limited storage? Do you? Think about it. With this portion discussed, let's look at what makes the Pixel 6a the Goldilocks powerhouse of the Pixel 6 series family. The Pixel 6a has some similarities in its design like the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. Yet Google has ensured it has its own uniqueness in its design as well. All the phones in the Pixel 6 series has an alloy frame. The Pixel 6 and 6a has the tactile alloy frame, while the Pixel 6 Pro has a polished alloy frame. All phones of the Pixel 6 series have Corning Gorilla Glass cover glass in the front, while the Pixel 6a is the only one that has a 3D thermoform composite back material for the back cover. The other two have a Corning Gorilla Glass back cover. The Pixel 6a is 6.0 inches long by 2.8 inches wide by 0.35 inches thick and weighs just 6.3 ounces. It has a IP67 rating for dust and water resistance and come in 3 colors, sage, chalk, and charcoal. After having a few different cell phones from various manufacturers over the years myself, the size of this phone is a very comfortable, easy to manipulate, and easy to operate with one-hand size type phone. Here's a brief comparison chart of the Pixel 6a by dimensions versus its competitors in the mid-range phone space on the market now. The camera bar on the back still stretches across the whole back as with the Pixel 6 and Pro models, just not as thick in depth as the senior phone versions. For all that I've read, when the Pixel 6 is resting on its back, it is quite balanced and stable without wobble or rockiness. This makes laying the phone down and typing a bit easier than its senior phone versions, And this is before you add a phone case to it, which when you do, the phone is completely flat. In my opinion, the display size is a non-issue. The screen is a 6.1 FHD Plus OLED display screen with high dynamic range. It comes with 1080 by 2400 pixel resolution with 24 bits of color given 16 million colors and has a 429 ppi color brightness rating. The aspect ratio is industry standard of 20:9 and the screen has an 83% screen to body ratio for field of view. It also comes with a 60 Hz refresh rate. The refresh rate is the same as the iPhone SE, yet a bit low in number when compared with the market competitors that has double the refresh rate in their mid-range phone models. The Moto G Stylus 5G 2022 and the Galaxy A53 5G both come with 120 Hz refresh rates. All reports I've read indicate that the Pixel 6a display and performance is uninhibited by the refresh rate being just 60 Hz. The screen maintains smoother scrolling control with fast, crisp animation of objects and images on the screen. There's no lag or dragging or stalling of objects. This is greatly in part due to the Google's in-house Tensor CPU chip providing an extremely high level of performance and efficiency at 5 nanometer speed, coupled with an equally strong and long-lasting battery, both of which I will touch upon shortly. The cameras in the Pixel 6a are quite good indeed, actually. You may not get crazy high pixel count lenses like some of Google's competitors. Nevertheless though, you will get high picture and video quality, performance, reproduction, features, and functionality. All cameras have access to Google's exclusive features, which include Magic Eraser. You can easily remove distractions such as photo bombers from your photos and videos. Night Sight, designed to provide you with the capability to capture bright and low light pictures both in poorly lighted or darkened areas as well as night. Face Unblurred. Ensure your pictures are looking their very best with close-ups via the Super Res Zoom 7x mode from the rear main camera or selfies. Real Tone. Capture your pictures and video in its correct color skin tones for accurately and true-to-life picture quality presentation. Now the rear main camera is a dual 12.2 megapixel wide lens camera with a 77-degree field of view and comes with the Super Res Zoom up to 7 times magnification. There's also the 12 megapixel ultra wide camera lens with a 114-degree field of view and comes with both optical and electronic image stabilization and has fast camera launcher capability. Let me say this, the only other mid-range price phone on the market with OIS is the Moto G Stylus 5G for 2022. OIS, or optical image stabilization, is typically reserved for the flagship level model phones by any manufacturer. Now Google is showcasing this premium photography feature in their Pixel 6a phone. This is forward-thinking and excellent consumer product service. It's the little details like this consistently demonstrated by a brand that causes that brand to rise above its competitors in due time. The front selfie camera is an 8 megapixel wide lens camera with an 84-degree field of vision. Video recording for the rear camera is 4K at 30 and 60 frames per second and at 1080p at 30 and 60 frames per second. For the selfie front camera, the video recording is 1080p at 30 frames per second. Google provides a comprehensive security package in the Pixel 6a, complete with the Titan M2 security feature that helps to safeguard your personal and sensitive information, an under-display fingerprint unlock feature, and of course the standard Android screen security feature options of PIN, password, and pattern. The Pixel 6a also will be getting 5 years of security upgrades to the phone. The battery for the Pixel 6a is a LiPo 4410 mAh non-removable battery that provides up to 72 hours of battery life on a single charge. Fast charging is capable with an 18-watt USB Type-C charger adapter that's sold separately. The Pixel 6a is not wireless or reverse wireless capable. Here is the components and connectivity rundown for the Pixel 6a. The operating system is the Android 12 with 5 years of OS updates. The CPU is the Google Tensor chip with 5 nanometers. The GPU is the Mali G78 MP20 graphics chip. RAM is 6 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM. Storage is 128 gigabytes of internal storage. Audio is 2 stereo speakers plus 2 microphones with noise suppression capability. There's no 3.5 millimeter audio jack port, and there's no micro SD card slot or reader slot. Connectivity is 5G wireless with Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2, 1 USB Type-C slot, NFC capability, and Google Cast capability. Here's my summary. Number 1, the price for the Pixel 6a is $449 USD at selected locations. I will leave links down in the description box. Number 2, this is a quality mid-range price phone built to provide some degree of longevity for the owner and user. Number 3, as much as I really like the design, the look, the performance, and the stellar security and operational system upgrade packages for the Pixel 6a, that Achilles heel, the limited internal storage, still stands out. There is no option of any kind to upgrade or expand the internal storage beyond 128 gigabytes, which in fact, in all honesty, we, you and me, will not have full access to. For roughly $500 in whole numbers, it's still a decent amount of money to spend on a cell phone that I can't have the freedom and flexibility I want and desire to truly customize without having to feel I need to constantly uninstall this app or that app to make room for something else I want to add to my phone. Number 4 and last point. For me, I can get the same stellar security and operational system upgrade packages along with the choice of either the 128 gigabyte or 256 gigabyte of storage and a micro SD card slot for up to 1 terabyte in size for the same price with the Galaxy A53 5G. Leave me a comment below. What are your thoughts of the Google Pixel 6a? Is this a phone you would still consider purchasing after this review? Yes or no? Why or why not? What other phone are you seriously considering buying, whether to replace your existing phone or as a secondary phone unit? Drop your thoughts and comments below. If you found this video helpful, informative, and it provided you with effective, useful content, please click that like button. Click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell and join the SRT family. I post new videos on Saturdays. If you want to see more videos like this one, leave me a comment below. Leave me a comment and share your thoughts about this video. Check out the links below in the description box. Watch this video next and check out this playlist. Until next time, I'm Roderick, your host and narrator, and this is Seek Right Tech Reviews.